He told me he ain't had sex in 3 years, bro. And that got me to thinking like that got me to thinking like what I was like, what's the longest I've ever gone without sex? And what's the longest I'm willing to go without sex? So before I answer the question, I'm curious, what's the longest y'all are willing to have gone? What's the longest you've ever gone, and what's the longest you're willing to go? Let's start with Big Mike. And chat, let me know what's the longest you have gone and what's the longest you're willing to go. Jenny says Jenny says I can't do celibacy that long. Bye. She my type. She my type. Big time Bake in the chat. And he says, "Yo,
hey, you had to go first. The longest I was that last 6 years I did, and it was only because I locked up. I don't know why there's even a word called celibacy. Say you ain't fucking, because let me tell you one thing Prince did do, it conditioned me to be strong. Like nigga don't mess with no boys, right? So a nigga I did a couple stretches, right? So the long when I just twisted off that last 6, and I was gone from 2005 to 2012, right? And nigga came home and was fucking came home and got to it.
Yeah, no, you went nuts. My nigga was in the field. My nigga was in the field like it was cotton out there. My nigga was in the field.
Hey, Uno, he know firsthand.
You was out there slinging that dick.
Oh my god, yo, deviant, the deviant.
Yeah, it woke a nigga up.
When I came at 16, I was waking shit up around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And nigga had to pop him a honey pack and a red pill and was on, nigga.
For real, because when I came back home, I was like, I didn't fuck nobody when I came back home for a minute. Well, I was in a relationship, but like I still was like playing, I was still looking around to see who was fucking who and just what was what, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga's name kept coming. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Hell no, your
I see what it is. I see what it is.
That nigga Reagan pale.
Hey, but to answer the question on some serious shit, I'm just a grown ass man, and the thing about it is, one thing prison did it conditioned me to not have sex, right? Like nigga ain't tripping. Sometimes, like I'm gonna tell you though, bro, in this day and age of the type of females that if you're not in a relationship or you're dealing with, they get on a nigga nerves. So a nigga don't even want to deal with none of these bops, right? But if a nigga go out there and do his thing, you know, you always got somebody you can call on and just at a third. But I don't know what's wrong with Method Man. Nigga, you got all that money, all that weed, you can have anything you want.
It's Redman. It's Redman.
Yeah, you Redman, bro. So I think these people that be doing it, something click mentally where they got a bad shot of some coochie, because all this coochie ain't good, you know. Or
That's all coochie not good coochie.
That part.
You know, a female could do something to you that just turn you off of all females. Like, I'm cool on you. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's the same thing for females. You know what I'm saying? But shit, pussy so good, other females like it. So I don't be understanding what's going on out here. You know?
And let's say there's $10,000 on the line, and you got to go 2 years without having sex outside. Can you do it?
What, for 10 bands?
Yeah. No.
Gotta probably make 10 bands 10 times in 2 years.
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna make 10 bands.
Okay, fair enough. What's the longest you're willing to go?
For 10 bands?
No, just say self-control, no bands. What's the longest you're willing to go without sex?
No bands.
No, you got.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, fair enough. Uno, what's the longest you've gone without sex? What's the longest you're willing to go?
Well, without stealing Big Mike's answer about incarceration, free will, not fucking, I'm gonna go with. I was really thinking the whole time that nigga was talking, and that was like 10 straight minutes. So I was thinking the whole time. He's thinking he was thinking tough. Yeah, nigga, not liar. Not like can I find the answer, nigga? I'll be fucking. I'm not gonna tell. No, hell no.
What you say, Mike?
I said, you know why you thinking like that, Uno? Because you thinking about how good that shit feels and soft. Crazy times, nigga don't want to be doing that, nigga. I done had some of the best.
Let them know. That's crazy.
I'll say probably to be.
Well, and outside the box, outside. What's the longest you've gone? Not counting
Yeah, that's
being
what I'm
away.
saying. I'm trying to not take incarceration.
This nigga thinking long.
For real though.
I'm gonna be a buck with you. I'm really open free nigga, so you can ask me anything. But I lost my virginity at 11. So from 11 years old till I'm a grown man, I'm 30 now. So
but there's never been like a 2-week window where you ain't getting no pussy.
I think the longest real talk, was from 11 to 12. Like I swear to God, like 11 to 12, because niggas ain't fucking like that. Like I swear to God.
Yo, pray for this man. Pray for this greed. Greed.
I think probably like 6 months from 11 to 12.
Wow.
And then since then, yeah.
That's wild. He said, "Yeah, it ain't been no break. It ain't been no days off. No days off.
No cap. Since then, it's probably like, what you think, Philly? You've known me for over 15 years. What you think?
Timeline.
In right now in this age group, what's the longest I haven't gone without fucking?
There's probably been. I know. There's been weeks for sure, because there was times where we've gone through like.
Yeah, so like 2 weeks.
Probably like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a fair, healthy amount. 805 Entertainment says Jay Riley's in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Big Time Bake laughing. Jenny says, have you ever gone 8 months? Have you ever gone 2 months? That was horrible. Ever gone to the longest she's ever gone was 2 months, and that was horrible. Carter's Conversation says, guys be acting like girls not wanting to fuck them is a badge. LOL, longest 6 months. I was a mess. 6 months is a while. Jenny also is laughing at Big Mike. She says, Redman said that was the best decision he ever made. Now I want to interview him to ask who hurt you? Like, why? That part. She also says, for a woman, like, I could not do it. I could stay not doing shit because I do not like sleeping around, and rep is huge for me, but men don't really got to worry about that because it's common. So for Redman, like, what the fuck? I don't think people care about hoe shit no more. I don't really see people caring about no hoe shit no more like that. Like, the good reputation is kind of out the window from what I see. You know what I'm saying? Jenny says we need to interview him ASAP. He got hurt by somebody. All bets on that. LOL. Real quick though, in the IG chat, Carter's Conversation says, you lost your virginity at 11. What the fuck? Jenny says, Uno's sheet is as long as them olden ages where the shit rolls down like the scrolls. So Soul Queen P just joined. She said you fucking lie, basically. Real quick though, said my guy, appreciate the shout out. Like always, Big Mike. At this point, we have to meet. He said, I have to meet. I'll be the nigga's ass with a smile on my face at Sabaros. I'm dead. Philly.
Look, it's all about safe sex. So practice safe sex so that you can have a long, long life. So I'll be on that. So if you practice safe sex, I mean,
you're doing it right.
I'm not saying my list is hella long, but my list is long. And how long can I go without fucking before we ask Philly? How long can I go without fucking?
Of your own volition.
Just off my own free will.
No bands?
Yeah, no bands.
No bands.
No bands.
2 weeks.
So I think it's sticking to that.
So
he's sticking to that window.
I'm gonna be a buck with you. When he said we ain't fucked in 2 weeks, that's by choice.
Yeah.
Not by free, like not because I can't get.
I'm gonna just be real, yo. For the people that just hopped in the chat, he not talking about them two. He's he's talking. Yo, that sounded so wild.
Sound crazy?
I'm just saying. I want to clarify.
I'll say this, and I'll clarify this. any nigga who thought that, I'll fuck you in the ass. Now what?
That's not
Now what?
And still not a pause in sight. That's how you know I don't play the pause game. Not a pause in sight, my nigga. Not a pause in sight.
Now what?
I'm just letting y'all know.
Then he just take it to the next notch.
I'm just letting y'all know. Philly, what's the longest you ever gone? What's the longest you're willing to go?
Probably about 5-6 months, maybe at the most. Probably from.
Is that the longest you're willing to go, or the longest you've gone?
No, that's probably the longest I'm willing to go as well. And that's probably from a 16 to 17 or 17 to 18 type thing. But it's not one of them things that's ever been a problem for any person around me that I know.
Okay.
So it's kind of always been accessible. We can go outside if we really need to go outside. That's like what he was saying with 2 weeks. It's more of a thing that's like.
Some people got addictions.
I've gone through shit where I've definitely 3-4 months, and I'm like, okay, but you saying the longest. So the longest for me probably 5-6 months at the longest, and then willing to probably that.
Okay, I feel that. But
I'm saying nigga, after 2-3 months, I've definitely been like, nigga, I'm gonna hit something.
It has to go down. It has to go down.
Where you kind of just do something.
Well, some people don't like to people are fuckers. And I don't mean that
No, I get what you're saying.
Some people don't like art people that want to go out and get multiple 1,000 partners. So
yeah, I read a study that Gen Z don't fuck a lot. Like they're not really into it like that. Like
I could understand them maybe, but
I don't know if I guess people can be addicted to sex. But it's hard for me to believe that it's an addiction. I just think people have different sex drives. I think personally,
I agree with that too.
I disagree.
No,
where what does a sex addiction look like?
A sex what does
what is what is the behavior of somebody who's addicted to? How does the behavior of a sex addict differ from someone who's not addicted?
Addict, I feel like an extreme sex addict is a person that can't control their impulses because they are so horny. Like somebody that has to either pull over, jack off. Somebody that's
crazy. Pull over and jack
10 times. People do it because they just addicted to it. Sometimes sitting at the crib, jacking off 10 times. Or they're going to go pay for coochie if they can't go find it. Go to a bar and always search every night for it because that's what... I don't think that's a sex drive per se. Because that's an addiction. I feel like you got to get that fix off. A sex drive, I feel like it kind of is it goes into how much you want to how much you fucking, but it's not on a thing where you can't control your impulses. Like if you're not fucking, even if you horny, you cool. Like you're not like, oh nigga, I'm about to go, I need to go get me something right now. It's like an addict, nigga. It's like that's like saying a nigga can't be addicted to weed. Like you for sure can be addicted to weed. I don't care what a nigga said. Yeah. A nigga people are addicted to weed, even if it's just I'm addicted to this. You're addicted to smoking your lungs. Weed has made you addicted to one aspect of it. So I think you can be addicted to all vices for real.
I just feel like it's less about the vice and more about the impulse control to me. You know what I'm saying? Because most people with bad impulse control have bad impulse control all the way around. It's not just about one thing. Like usually, I
don't think so. Nah, because niggas are really, for the most part, whatever your vice is, you overly exceed that so somebody else can look at that like if a nigga drinks all the time, like, yeah, you may not think you're an alcoholic, but if somebody looks at you and looking from a fly on the wall, like, nigga, you low-key drinking by yourself every night. You an alcoholic. So
I think that
you're an addict.
To me, I think the marker of an addict would be if you jeopardize your livelihood for the thing you're addicted to. To me, it's not about the frequency of which you do it. It's about
cool in moderation.
Are you neglecting your priorities to do that thing? Then I could see that being addiction. Like if you're a parent, but you're out like buying pussy, and you should be taking your kids to school. Then that's probably an addiction.
Into your routine though. So
you're not saying is addiction bad or not? Like You know what I mean? Addiction's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think if you out chasing pussy all night, but you handling your responsibilities, like are you really in that? I just feel like you might have a higher sex drive, or you might work.
No,
you know
nigga, you're an addict. That's addict shit.
I don't know that. To me, like
I feel like just because there's niggas that you can be a nigga that's an alcoholic that knows how to do life through life. So that doesn't mean that you're an extremist where you're blacked out drunk where you can't operate through life. I still think because
like what are you saying? Like what about like life shit that you do like regularly? You know what I mean? Like shit that ends up being like whether it's like smoking or like things like
the things that I do in an excessive, I feel like I'm addicted to it. So somebody can say I'm an addict to those things. I'm an addict where I love to work. I'm a workaholic. So those things I'm addicted to working. So whatever that looks like, that's what that is. Okay. I have my vices with smoking. I'm not just smoking to go to bed every day. No, nigga, I'm smoking all day, every day. So I'm addicted to weed or I'm addicted to smoke. I'm fucking every day. So I'm not on the extreme list of a nigga that's I get what
but you say you could put it down for 2 weeks. If you could put it down for 2 weeks, you're not an addict to me.
Okay, exactly. But there's people that can't. There's people that can't put down the pussy.
That's an addiction.
They are addicted to it. We can't just say because they're moving through life. Just because they're moving through life, you can't say they're not addicted to something.
I think if they're not jeopardizing their life to have sex, their priorities, I don't think they're an addict. But let's see what the chat says. So Big Time Bake says hashtag not real fuck.
Not real fucker. Hey, bro. Hey, you niggas ain't real fuckers, bro. Some niggas ain't no real fuckers, bro.
I'm dead. Real quick though, says Gen Z don't do it a lot because porn is too easy to get, and that rose is dangerous. Sex addicts beat me at work. Yeah, it's crazy.
Sounds nuts.
Yeah, I feel like we could have a whole different conversation about porn, but I can have a whole conversation about that.
Let me ask a question, and
hold on. I don't want to ignore the chat. Hold that question. Hold it. Just let me get through the chat.
It goes with the chat. It goes with the chat before we continue. I want to ask y'all a quick question, just go off what she just said, or whoever said it. What's the craziest place y'all beat y'all meat?
No.
The chat can answer it. I'm not answering that at all. I'm not answering that at all. A sex addict would have no emotional ties to the person. They only see them as an item, and it would have to significantly impact their everyday life and relationships. I don't know if I agree with that, Ashley, because I you know what I'm saying, I could definitely have sex with people with no emotional ties very easily. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty easily. That's not a difficult thing for me to do. And I don't feel, maybe I don't feel like I'm an addict. And I haven't answered the question yet. I will, but I don't feel like I'm an addict. I'll answer the question after I read the chat, and I'll let y'all decide if I'm an addict, since y'all seem to be experts. But I don't think I'm an addict.
All right, then, mama, how many times? Where's the craziest place you flickled your flick at?
But fire emojis in the chat. Thank you for joining. And that's another problem that I have with calling people addicts, is like there's no definitive like amount that makes somebody an addict. You know what I'm saying? So it's all subjective to me. Like it's all just like, oh, this person does it 10 times, but this person does it 20 times, and it's not like there's no, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. Willis is in the chat. Thank you for joining. Jenny says that's a functional addict, Lord. Maybe. Ashley also says there are functioning drug addicts and alcoholics, so there can definitely be functional sex addicts. Big Time Bake says I'm addicted to spazzing on these beats. Talk that talk, my nigga. I like that shit. Jenny says anything that you're addicted to on a daily basis, but you're still living a regular life and handling, is called functioning addict. Motionless Creation just joined the chat. The Life of MVP just joined as well. Willis says too much of anything makes you an addict. That's an interesting perspective. Jenny says I don't have a meat, Uno, so I can't answer that.
Well, so how many times have you flicked that wrist?
Double clicking the mouse. Willis says no static. And then Jesse and Marie Rainey just joined the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. All right.
Hey, look, niggas love the entertainment. I ain't seen 20 niggas in the chat. So what's up?
I think we got away from it, man. Niggas keep talking about addicts and addicts. Nigga, just call it what it is. Use a horny ass nigga or use a horny ass.
See, that's just what I think. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like horny ass niggas are trying to the niggas that are trying to fuck everything. I don't think they're the niggas that are outside looking to fuck. If that makes any sense.
This is the thing about it with me, bro.
That shit's crazy.
Like, labels on nobody or what you do, bro. If you doing something that ain't harming nobody, addict, you just a horny ass nigga. And
that's kind of how I feel about it. That's kind of how I feel about it.
So what do you look at a dope head then? So what's a dope head then, Big Mike?
What, a nigga that can't stop getting high.
Yeah, like if you losing to me, like if you losing if you losing teeth, if you got, you know what I'm saying, if you looking like a zombie,
you're going to the extreme or something. You go to the extreme.
But yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there is no such thing as an addict. I'm not saying that. I want to be clear about that.
I know, but you're addict. See, I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just saying that you are saying you're classifying an addict as the extreme version.
Yeah, for sure.
And I still class niggas that couch surf as homeless, even if you ain't living on the street.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Shit to me, because you're functionally homeless nigga.
Because I think because one is a zero sum thing. No, one is a zero sum thing, right? One is you have a home or you don't have a home. That's a zero sum thing. As an addict.
I have a home.
Yeah, but no, you don't. Then you don't have a home. You have a couch, nigga. You don't have a home.
That's a roof, nigga. That's a home, nigga.
That's not your home. You surfing on somebody else's couch. You don't have a home.
I'm a home, nigga.
No, you. No. So I agree with you.
But I don't look at life
I think
black and white though.
Crazy.
As to me, it's harder to classify an addict because there's no definitive amount that somebody needs to do something to be an addict. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So I'll answer the question. The longest I've ever gone without sex on purpose is 2 years. I didn't start fucking until I was 21. I didn't have sex until I was 21. I never had sex until I was 21 because I thought I was gonna go to hell. You feel what I'm saying? So I grew up in.
That's why he hate Jesus now.
Yeah, exactly. It's Jesus' fault that he kept me from the pussy for so long, my nigga. I could not. No God, no true God would ever do that to his people. No true God would ever keep his humble servant.
No, tell these niggas what you told me. Tell these niggas what you told me, dog. Fuck what this nigga talking about. Tell these niggas what you called me and told me about the album. Say it. Say it.
Yo, so for those that don't know, I do truly have a God complex for real. Like I super do.
Lord.
I super have a God complex. And Uno has a song called "Set Me Free" on his album. That's like, you know, an inspirational song. And in the hook, you know what I'm saying, they talk about praise the Lord type shit. And I was like, oh man, I love this song because the beat is super fire. But I was like, yo, man, I got a theme song because they talking about praise the Lord throughout the whole song. I was like, a nigga got a theme song.
Talk about this song is about me.
It's about me for sure.
It's about me. This nigga's the most paganist nigga I've ever met in my fucking life.
Hey, Uno, one time I told that nigga, I said, nigga, I'm not too cool. Everybody running around here calling you Lord, nigga. And I was drunk. I told that nigga, I'm gonna start having you call me God in a minute, nigga. You got going on is not cool, bro.
Nah, man, you cannot tell me I was not some sort. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the longest I ever went without sex on purpose was 2 years because I thought I was gonna go to hell. You know, well, no. So I started having sex at 21. I went nuts. I was in LA, had a record deal. The whole nigga was going hamzilla. So, you know, then kind of got back into church a little bit, like after, I think when I turned 24. So from 24 to 26, I didn't have sex. I did sexual things, but I didn't have sex. And then after that, I started doing mushrooms and smoking weed because I didn't start smoking weed till I was 25. And like when I did mushrooms when I was at 26, and then I really like unlocked the God level mentality, and I was like, And I was like, I deserve pussy, bro. I deserve pussy when I want
deserve
it.
it.
Like, I'm not
You
like
gifted it
so,
to yourself.
so yeah. Blessings
Okay.
unto myself.
That's
I
crazy.
deserve this. I deserve some.
I
And so
deserve. Nigga went
since
tank on it, nigga.
since then, um
That's
I
funny
prefer
as hell.
to not go without having sex for a long time. Like if it happens, it happens. But I prefer to not have it go longer than 30 days if I can help it. You know what I'm saying? So is that addict? Does that make me an addict?
No,
I'm not gonna let
no. But from my answer, am I an addict?
them two up here this bad. No, you're not an addict, bro. I've been close to you for a few years, bro. And you really a personal dude. No, you ain't no fucking addict. I keep telling these things about that addict word. I don't like it.
I feel the same. I feel the same. I tried to be a hoe It just didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right now. I'm an old horny nigga, and the thing I didn't got to, nigga, a nigga want to find a bitch and have some good sex with her and just her and just have some good sex. Like that, I think that's what people be getting at. You want to have multiple partners. You don't need multiple partners. Find you one bitch that has some good sex and have it frequently. Just her. That's just
or
what?
Or
stay
you
out.
find you one good girl that likes to have good sex, that likes to have good sex with other girls too.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, you know what I mean?
That's the key.
Yeah, I mean, that's the key. That's the key.
Let me tell you, in my history, right, in the history of sharing a female with another female, right, that shit start getting tricky, right? So it's always cool to have a female with an open mind, right? But I'd rather have a female with an open mind where I can send her to go do her thing with other females. You know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm kind of weird. I be getting tired of these bitches sometimes, bro.
Okay.
I feel you. I understand.
Yo, I can't. All right, so 805 Entertainment says, damn Lord, you are a private school boy at this point on the late train for everything. I was, my pops was a pastor, so like I really thought I was gonna go to hell for real. So nigga,
So look, my bad.
Yeah.
There's two versions of that. There's the version Lord's talking about, like where he's talking about he gonna go to hell and he ain't fucking until he was 21 and he was actually living through it biblically. I'm a PK, but my PK was different. I was fucking in the church. I was fucking.
There are only really two different types. Those are the options. Those are the options. That's it. Those are the only two options.
Versions. You got the nigga who do it right, who thought he was gonna be a pastor, that ends up being a pastor or ain't a pastor, and then you got the other version of the nigga who was fucking in the church that became a pastor or didn't become a pastor.
I knew there was a reason I was close with both of you niggas, because I come up those opposite. My daddy was not a preacher, right? And I know you two types of niggas, right? And I knew it. You was tearing the choir down, boy.
So no. So for me, it was actually different. Like I knew at 8 years old I wanted to be a rapper, and my church was like anti-rap. So I was like an anomaly. Like I didn't want nothing to do with the church. Like I never really felt the Holy Spirit, none of that shit. I just went because I went, and I'm obedient. Like I'm a good kid. So if you tell me these are the rules, nigga, I don't know these aren't the rules. I'm gonna follow the fucking rules. You say that these are the rules until I find rules that work better for me. So like once I got into my bag with the MC shit, once I started like going on, like when I got on tour, that's when my brain just exploded. Like, oh, like because that's one thing about me is I never had to. I can't be a hoe because I'm not good at chasing pussy, bro. Like my whole life, anybody I ever wanted to hook up with has came and talked to me. And that's just what I'm accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase. Like that's never been my thing. And so like being on tour since I was in the 8th grade till I was 25, like that's my thing. Like I'm just stand on stage. I'm gonna stand on stage and it's gonna pull up. That's just what it is.
Hey,
yo,
respectfully, the niggas in the chat, we can't be saying no. I don't think niggas know. So I'm not trying to put too much light to it. Yeah. Hey, but use a different name. Use sister like Lisa or something. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say that. Go to the chat. I want to know who Sister Roberta is.
No, you don't.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Let me see. I'm looking at the chat right now. Addicts can't stop using their advice when it comes. Lil Scrappy in the chat. Willis says your girl gonna steal your girl. Lil Scrap in the chat. Chronic was good.
Man,
Uno was.
Why you do that? Why you do that? I saw you yesterday, nigga. Why you do that? Why you do that?
Hey,
I didn't even say the fucking name on purpose, nigga. Why'd you do that?
What the fuck?
Why'd you
Wait, he said,
don't clip this, nigga. Don't clip
he
this.
said, Sister Roberta, Sister Roberta, no.
Yo, stop repeating the fucking name, damn.
Is this real?
No, it's not real, nigga. What's up with you niggas, bro?
Y'all niggas.
What's up with you niggas, bro?
Run with it narrative.
What's up with you niggas, bro?
Yo,
shit got written down, bro. He wrote that shit, bro.
This nigga crazy, dog.
Roberta, though.
Nigga.
My heart. I can't. I won't clip. I won't clip that.
Don't clip that shit.
I won't clip it. I won't clip it.
I'm not gonna clip it, but look, I'm not gonna say it no more. But that nigga, real quick though, just aired you out. I knew you was.
Uno, was you Baptist?
Non-denominational.
Yo, I don't know no non-denominational black people. You the first.
I don't know.
You the first. Like, we Church of God in Christ down in San Luis Obispo County.
Yeah, you was wearing suits.
Yo, and you know we the grimiest ones, bro. Because what it really is. What it really is,
y'all had deacons and shit?
We got deacons and ministers and all that shit, bro. Yeah, and all that shit. And what you really know, there's a couple different type of Kojic people. There's the fuckers in Kojic, and then there's the manipulators in Kojic. I was brought up as a manipulator, but I've just learned to use my powers for good. That's just it. But a lot of niggas didn't get out. They didn't get out that way. They using their powers. They using their powers for evil.
Hey, that's me using my.
I'm mad.
I believe in that though, because I tell my guys all the time that actually I'll be like, I try to be a real nigga. So I know my power. So when somebody tells me what they want and what they need, I don't influence them. I just kind of, people be like, you so standoffish with it, because if I give you my opinion isn't going to be valid with what decision you want to make. And I'm going to sway you off your rocker for 9 times out of 10. So I just kind of just be like, all right, if that's what you want to do, I'm going to just be smart with it, use what God gave me for my strengths. And I'm not going to manipulate my brothers. But if I don't fuck, I'm in the in between. Like if I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. FJ89, what's good? Thank you for joining and following. And we are taking submissions. It's $5 Cash App or Venmo. Our Cash App and Venmo information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You got about 10 minutes to send in a request. If you want to, we'll check that out. Yeah, $5 per track. He said, "Oh, Sister Blank, I'm ready for this."
Hey, gang, we gotta chill.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to you niggas after this. Just like how you hit niggas in the chat. You niggas gotta know, nigga. Hey, look, from here on out, I'm gonna give the number one rule about me on this goddamn street. If niggas start throwing out names, regardless if it's true or not, you don't know if it's true or not. So when they start saying names, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
something that could be true.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hold on, before you have to with me, cause I play a lot. You know that nigga on crib. But check this out. Don't say nothing to me. Say something to
that part. That part on y'all set. On y'all set. Talk to that nigga real quick.
What the fuck?
Yo, we not gonna be on here for another 15 minutes, but you can hit us on Monday and you could pay 20 for 15 and we'll rate you for 15. But we not gonna be on here for another 15. Mama GC says, Uno, I was like that too. Jenny says, what she look like though?
She said I was too, not
wait, I was too. I was what too?
She was non-denominational.
I thought she was talking about yeah. I thought yeah. My bad. Thank you for clearing that up. My bad. Key says 15 minutes is wild. No, FJ, we welcome it. We welcome it. Bring it on Monday and we got you.
I do want to hear something though, cuz like send like $3. I'll pay you other two.
Yeah. Just send one song for $5 and we'll rate it right now, and then we can do the other 10 minutes on Monday if you want to do that. Because
I'm gonna tell you like this, because he was really low key getting at us like we did something wrong, but he ain't gonna say nothing to the homie because I didn't know. But then you keep playing with me.
No. Okay, boom. Look, so I'm gonna be a buck with you. Okay,
fair enough.
All right, cool.
No, it's not that serious. Oh no, I'm just sitting here really clowning.
The homie, he was just throwing out a name. Like, I was fucking in the church for Sister Roberta. Ha 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 ha. So I said, let's just go with Sister Lisa. Then you go, Sister Roberta. You was fucking Sister Roberta. So then he go back, read everything back. Then he hyphens Roberta. Y'all niggas don't understand. This is a real person.
Yo,
this is a real person.
I believe it.
But so now for me to come
the
out
trap hot.
And now for me to come clean, cuz you know what type of keyway I am. I already knew what you was trying to do. I just
yeah.
That's why I started with, why'd you do that?
Look, bro, look.
That's funny as fuck.
Oh, wait, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I will tell you off the air what I want to say. I will tell you off the air. Okay, so
game show back on MTV next.
But it looks like we're all a healthy panel of non-sex addicts over here. So I feel like that deserves a round of applause. We're healthy, here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and we're 8 minutes over. So let me do this. I'm gonna play this song, and then we'll do our sign off. So this is from Uno's Sin album. Damn, man, Connect the Coast need to put out some music because this has been the Uno show for the last couple weeks, but the album is fire. It deserves.
You got your shit on the way.
And the album deserves it. It's fire. On the way. So we gonna do this. This is Sloth, Philly, Uno, Randy from the album Sin. Y'all better go get this shit. Turn it up. CTC Radio.
Yeah, I'm a sleepwalker, baby, I'm an animal. Shout out Philly, saw me time, we poppin' at a road. I'm a straight couple in time, I'm always on a roll. Just a sloth, but I just wake up for the money though. I'm always sinning, so I moved up to the Bible Belt. I swim the hoes, I smoke my problems like a Michael Phelps. Yeah, I'm a gangster, you a nerd, you gotta be for real. Now I'm not a sloth, I'm fucking baddies up in it, yeah. I'm rocking them blue like Tucci, Friday the 13th, I was born. You know my life, it was been a movie. I'm a villain, horror film, I'm like Thanos, I ain't never losing. I ain't Freddy Krueger, standing the fire with my money and pride. Yeah, that girl a lazy ass, so she can stay, that girl is wild. I ain't knew no money, I knew the dogs been getting this shit for a while. I'm like Breaking Bad, I'm Mr. Wifey, paying them off like a sow. Don't take it personal when I break up walls, you know I be going real wild. I'm just a hood, baby, I raise my mind, say yeah, off of the ground. Yeah. Let's do it. Feel like I'm whipping the ball. My new bitch dripping, she wet as a ghost. She keep on talking about driving the boat. Family, we making the toast. And I'm trying to apply how to make up the most. She see the pimpin', I'm dripping and go. But I can't leave a friend cause I'm needing them both. They run up a block for the money. They trying to copy them niggas above me. I was still focused on getting them honey. All of that talking don't get you no profit. I was too busy to making it stack. Hand on the strap and one hand on the ass. Need a chauffeur, nigga ride in the back. I'm trying to get back and count the cash. Yeah, let it spray. Niggas been
805 Entertainment says Uno Greed is still my favorite though. Shit's fire.
do something, they did a thing, and I'm being patient. Talking that, I'll turn the other way, cause I've been healing late. But I could go right back to them old days, I swear. Walker, baby, I'm an animal. Shout out Philly, saw me top, we popping at a rock. I'm a straight up bowling time, I'm always on a roll. Just a slump, but I just wake up for the money though.
Hey, chop that bitch.
I moved up to the Bible Belt. I swim the hoes, I swim my problems like a Michael Phelps. Yeah, I'm a gangster, you a nerd, you gotta be for real. Now I'm not a sloth, I'm fucking baddies up in the hills. I was down bad on my ass until I ran it up. First time I hate the gas, I never landed up. You ain't talking about no better, you ain't saying no. Don't know why she on my bitch, got me playing down. I'm a sleepwalker, baby, I'm an animal. I can't feel none on my face and I can't stand it all. I'm a slug, but I'm a maker with the honey's
Actions are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Pull the tracks every month. She don't stay with me, we fuck a bag every month. I don't ever think, no, she don't ask anymore. I don't even speak, she said a past at a left. He said rolling roof, yeah, I got gas in his tank. She don't wanna see until I pass it, it does. Honest, I got cash in the dust. Everything I need is on the moon, the stars, the clouds. We make it out and wash away. Unless we wake another day. I'm a sleepwalker, baby, I'm an animal. I am nothing I do right, it's from the man above. I was down bad on my ass until I ran it up.
CTC Radio,
No one seems to know
the
this,
only
but
radio
Amazon
station to the coast, committed to the coast.
God damn, get it out.
I know, right? My bad. That ad took me out. That's Sloth. That's Sloth. The name Uno Philly Randy White. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first, and that's gonna do it for the show. Thank y'all so much for joining. Philly, thank you for sitting in, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Of course, brother.
Yes, sir. Uno, let the people.
Hey.
Oh, Big Mike, my bad. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I just said nice to meet you, Philly.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Big Mike. And it's cool to be on here, man. I appreciate y'all. It's always love fucking with both of y'all.
Yes, sir. Philly, let the people know how they can support your movement, man.
Oh shit. It's gang, 7 records. That's really where it's at. If you want to follow me, it's Phyllis Driller. And you see it on the thing. You can type it just like that, no space at Phyllis Driller. But yeah, so that's where you can find me at. But we got a bunch of new stuff coming. We got some shows coming, got some music coming, a bunch of stuff that he probably already told y'all. But you know.
Yes, sir. Uno, let the people know how they can support your movement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same shit as always, man. I will be here Monday through Friday. We won't be here Friday. Shout out to what the Lord said, but we will be here tomorrow. Oh no, it's our last day.
Yeah, it's the last day of the week. Yeah,
it's the last day of the week. Shit. So I'll see y'all niggas next week, 6 to 7. Iceberg Lounge. Make y'all subscribe to that. We got a new episode coming out on Monday with Ocean Glapion on YouTube, and then the normal.
That's a big one.
The normal shit. He's a huge comedian, so y'all make sure y'all tap into that. And then Sin album out, and if y'all want the deluxe, make sure y'all tap in with me. There's like 10 people in here, and 80 y'all don't have the album, so I'm expecting 8 DMs if you really fuck with the boy.
There you go.
Fuck with y'all and subscribe to here come. Make sure you a member to CTC, man, so you can get all the new drip, bro. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real quick though, says a Zombie and Marquee episode is out now. Make sure you subscribe to Black Truffle TV on YouTube to check that episode out. It's a good one. Ray Niner just joined. Monster Films just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream though. Real quick though, says he also did a review of the whole Sin album. So go peep that on real quick though. I watched that review. Very, very fire. Mama GC says Philly Uno, love y'all. Damn, you don't love me and Mike? God damn, this shit is cold-hearted.
Love you, baby.
Cold-hearted. How we do, Frenchie just joined. Thank you for joining. Big Mike.
No,
how can
she
the
don't
people
love you, nigga. She loves me.
How can
Why
the people
you
support your
love, nigga? Why you hating on my love, nigga?
How can the people support your movement, Big Mike?
Hey man, you already know, man.
Yo, I think we're losing your audio.
Nah,
Maybe back up.
you gotta turn the music off for him. His shit Android.
Okay. Go again, Big Mike. Go again. Start from the top.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, yeah, you just had that shit hella loud, and I ain't got no Android, Marcus. Catch me on Straight Lace No Chase on YouTube with the shorts, videos coming soon, merch coming soon, and Straight Lace No Chase on IG. And shout out my nigga real quick though, and shout out Sister Roberta though.
Mama GC says Big Mike, hey boo. Ashley says love y'all, love back. Mama GC says Lord love you too. It's about time, love you too. You feel what I'm saying? And yo,
yeah, you ain't get no emoji though, nigga.
I didn't get no emoji, but I'll take what I could get. You know what I'm saying? She said I was trying to do them. Apparently, yo, thank y'all so much for tapping in. I'm gonna see y'all Monday. We'll get we'll hop on the phone soon. Y'all have a good night. All right.
All right,
love.
Peace. Thank you for joining CTC Radio. It's the only radio station committed to the coast. We play 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday. Remember, there will be no show tomorrow night. Tonight is the last show of the week. We'll be back on Monday. I'm going to be on the Artificially Genuine podcast tomorrow in Oxnard, so make sure you tune into that. But like real quick though, said make sure you subscribe to Black Truffle TV so you can see the latest episode with Phyllis Driller and Marquis. It's a very dope episode, and also check out his full review of the Sin album. Highly recommended. If you like this show and you want to support, then please go ahead and visit our website, connxct.club. You can see it scrolling along the bottom of the screen right here. Become a member at any tier and buy some merch. Make sure you become a member before you buy merch because you get a discount as a member. We have hats, bandanas, hoodies, t-shirts, crop tops for the ladies. I just dropped some new windbreakers and the whole nine, so y'all check out the website. And then we have an album coming very, very soon, and our own version of Pokemon Go that we're going to roll out to promote the album. So I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned. CTC Radio has a lot of things in the works, and we really appreciate this. We cannot do this without y'all. You know, we put the coast and West Coast. Y'all know the coast got next. I'll see y'all on Monday. Everybody have a great night and a great weekend. Stay safe. Deuces.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, they ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. Shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, they ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. Shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. Hey, do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some dick riders. Can't